but we're going to visualize that we are. The National Mall in Washington, D.C., our national capital, is basically the area from the Capitol building all the way to the Lincoln Memorial. It spreads out to the White House and the Jefferson Memorial, with the Washington Monument right in the middle. Yep.
How big is that?
Approximately about 300 acres, and from the Capitol building all the way to the Lincoln Memorial is 1.9 miles long. Every day, millions of people, approximately 3 million people, go through the National Mall. So it's kind of a big deal. People from all tracks of life, from all over the world, come to see what our nation's capital has to offer. As far as the Smithsonian's, there's so much there, and people go around it. You have a question?
Yeah, is the World War II Memorial part of the National Mall?
It is. Basically, that entire area, all of the monuments, all of the memorials, everything is kind of considered within the National Mall. It's our national capital, and they kind of draw all of that together in one, and that is what incorporates that 300 acres. So we're going through the National Mall. Like I said, Capitol building's behind me. We're in that main area, not past the Washington Monument, because on the other side of that is our reflecting pool. I don't know how many of y'all have seen Forrest Gump. You know, that very, very iconic symbol of the reflecting pool. But we're in that main part where the Smithsonians are on both sides of us. And what we're going to do is, within that area, millions of people walk through every day. Like I said, diverse backgrounds. And whenever you get so many people together, you kind of have to figure, I don't really know that person. But when we're leading others and we're leading groups of people, in order to lead them properly and efficiently, you have to know your audience. And in this case, you have to know your surroundings, which is this vast network of people from all over the world. And so, how many of y'all have Facebook accounts? I'm sure everyone. No Facebook for you?
No Facebook.
How come?
I could care less what people are doing.
Okay, okay.
Need to update.
That's okay, I take that. So Facebook is kind of the new, well, it's not new anymore, but it's the social media. Billions of dollars are made every day with Facebook, but what Facebook is used for is basically to get to know people. And so we're in the National Mall, and we're going to get to know people. So some of y'all may not have a clue who each other are, maybe you do. We're going to create Facebook profiles for everyone in this room. So just amongst see there's 4 over here and 5 over here, amongst your groups, we're going to take a few seconds and kind of get a name, where you're from, what your background is, and we're going to create profiles for one another. We can do that? All right, I'm going to give you roughly 35, 40 seconds. So just kind of amongst yourselves say, hey, my name is, this is where I'm from.
Are these additional if you already have one?
Yeah, no, we're kind of just making our own. Say we're in the National Mall, you're going around and you're going to see who these people are. You're going to meet random people, and we're going to create Facebook profiles for each one of these people. You're not going to meet everyone, but you may get a glimpse of the different backgrounds that people come from.
Pushing her for a dog, but she won't let me know. I keep telling her now's the time for our son to have a little dog to grow up with. She's like, well, I won't feed it.
That's a problem with AL.
So, yeah, we live out in Archer. We live down on a 2-mile dirt road. We live on 100
So are you all from the same area?
And
Yeah.
cows.
Okay. So you kind of have the same background growing up.
Yeah.
The farming
What are you doing
background,
here?
right?
What are you?
What about you?
Just,
Okay, so
my
kind
family
of
and everything.
coast.
My dad's pretty
Good
good
deal.
wig at Point Bureau, so with all the
How we doing over here?
We're setting him up on Facebook.
Okay. Well, I appreciate we're setting him up on Facebook. How about we go ahead and get him to come up here and be our little Facebook profile, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
So Facebook, you know, we have the iconic little symbol, and that is the profile picture. So let's get some information. I don't know you personally, so they'll help me to know who you are.
His name is Jason Mathis.
Okay.
He's married with a 19-month-old.